Hey Aries, it's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2021, baby. Welcome to your shadow season, honey. Welcome. Patreon is getting everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. They're rolling out slowly. I know, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram, justj_everything. And for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. Now, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your shadow season, so down is up is down, back is forth is back. Life is mirrored right now, so everything is a reflective surface. A lot of the relationships in your life are mirrors, and ease is coming by way of honoring the opposite. Opposites attract. Nothing is as it seems in your shadow season, because Mars, your ruling planet, is in detriment in Libra. But in the midst of challenge is where you grow, where you thrive. In the midst of a challenge is where you come up to life. And there is something about soldiering on, though you can't use your vision, though your eyes may be blocked. Today, October 1st, Mars, your ruling planet in Libra, opposes Chiron retrograde in Aries. And it's like, Alexa, play Man in the Mirror. That Man in the Mirror vibe is coming up, and it's really important that you avoid blame or trying to fix it. There is something about letting it be, letting things be as they are, letting people show you who they are. Just saw 2:22 on the clock. That's mastery. And there is this thing about mastery coming in. And it's like the mastery happens amidst the challenge. It's in those, when things aren't going your way. That's when people become more masterful. When things are falling apart, that's when you can rise up. That's when you can like really figure out who you are by way of how you rise to the challenge. So understand that that is a thing that's coming up. On October 7th, the Sun will conjunct Mars and Libra. And it's like blast off. Like success showers you. There is this, like, who you are and what you know yourself to be true merges with your drive, your ambition, your like, that go-getting spirit there, that is coming in, that gumption is coming in. And when the success hits, do not boast, say less. It's important to be humble. On October 9th, Mercury will be conjuncting Mars in Libra, and it's like, aha, shoot your shot, baby. Shoot your shot. It's verbally, you're going to have the confidence. Your words are going to be very colored with confidence, very colored with success, with drive. You really seeing the fruit of your labor and like seeing your progression. It's like things are really starting, it feels like very the world vibe. Things are starting to like feel in sync. And we close out these astrological notes with October 21st. Mars will be squaring Pluto, which will be direct in Capricorn. And it's like, shh, be quiet, observe. There could be tension within yourself, tension with someone else with Aries placements, Scorpio placements, and maybe even tension in the career. But it all is in the name of progress, in the name of forward motion, in the name of your come up. So light it if you got it, baby. Hydrate and empty your lungs. Take a deep breath. As we're asking for the most useful, helpful, divinely aligned messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2021. Y'all know I'm an Aries Sun, so I ask for divine disconnection between my personal bullshit, my personal life, and this reading. And let's get into it. All right, 2 cards. First card's out. The King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. First to be clarified on the Selenite throne. Emotional maturity is going to lead you to this new beginning, this come up. There is financial gain that's based on you being really, really balanced, you being fair. Mars and Libra, yes, it's at detriment, but it's going to like make you calmer. It's going to make you more observant, more balanced. There may be somebody with Pisces placements that is coming in. There's a new beginning with them. There could be someone with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements that is showing up as a really big emotional support for you. And it's ushering in this new beginning. And so it's interesting to see what he's holding. Can you take this? Can you grab this new beginning, this influx of good health, this influx of promotion or money or stability, if you're holding on to these old cups? I know that this is not a cup, but there is something about allowing yourself to get more masterful with your emotions, to get more balanced with your emotions, to be more just and more fair. And I also feel like I just heard poker face. That may be a thing. You may have to, in order to really, you may have to practice putting on your poker face. That may be what I named the damn video, poker face. Is because the King of Cups is very hard to read. He's very hard to excite. It's hard to get him to act out of character or to knock him off his throne, knock his crown off. Can't do it. So what's coming up for you is that if you allow yourself to be more spiritual, more masterful with your emotions, with your spirit, with your love, with your creativity, there's money there. There's development. There's newness coming in. This is a fresh start. There's something of value that wants to come in. For some of you, there is promotion, wealth, prosperity, positive abundance, creative abundance. There may be like a new creative project or something of value that wants to be given to you, and you've got to really pay attention to the emotional conflict. Center of the reading being 5 of Cups says, yeah, there are some things that are emotional things that are coming up. What sadness is still lurking? What are these old emotional conflicts that are still very much so lurking around in your heart, cobwebs in your heart? Just because it's over doesn't mean that it wasn't real. There may be some issue with substance abuse. Your sadness may drive you to drink or to do drugs or to act out of character or to isolate yourself. But there is this emotional bridge to cross, and you are being given the physical energy that you need to cross this bridge and enter this new gate. It's like you got to cross this water to walk into the gate. And you got to, in the water is all this emotional milk that's spilled. Promise I won't cry over spilled milk. Give me a paper towel. Give me another value. Give me another hour or 2 hour with you. Love galore, baby. And that may be a thing. There may be love all around you, new opportunities all around you. It just may be uncomfortable. You may not know how to it may be uncomfortable, but baby, there you are coming into your power. Be willing to face this. And it may look like you're backtracking in some way. Some of you, there's something emotionally that's bothering you, and you feel like in order for you to deal with it or handle it or fix it, you're backtracking or going backwards, and that's an illusion. In order for you to get to this more masterful place in order for you to get to this really high octave of who you are and this version of yourself that you know that you want to be, there is this sadness to face, this darkness to face, this heaviness to face. There may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements that you're really helping or supporting. You may be playing a very big supportive role this Libra season, where you are really showing up and lifting up a lot of people's heads. I also feel like this just feels like Scorpio energy for me. I'm not sure why, but there may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements that needs to come visit, or you need to go see. There also could be some emotional situations with your father or someone that is in authority to you. But either way, what's coming up is the next level. I want to get this final card out. Final card, final message for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2021. Final card, final message, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2021. The Knight of Cups. Sorry, some other cards fell out. Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This happiness that you want, this stability that you want, this fun, this happy wife, happy life, happy partner type of situation is very much so available to you. It just comes at a cost of you being really honest about what you want. How's the poker face treating you? I feel like that's the thing. Is keeping all your emotions to yourself, is that working? Is that protecting you, or is it holding you back? Is it keeping you from what you really want? Because there could be some offers that come in that really challenge you to evaluate, how do you receive the newness? How do you receive prosperity? How do you receive offers? Do you accept help? Can you let people help you? Can you let people love you? Are you tired of dealing with someone's darkness? Are you tired of dealing with people who just come in and just suck up all the air in the damn room? There may be a need to really evaluate the people that you're around, because once you really start to come into clarity and alignment with yourself, you start to get emotion and you want to be amorous. You start to be lovey-dovey. And I feel like a relationship wants to come in, a new offer wants to come in, a deepening of your pre-existing relationships want to come in. It's just a matter of can you receive it? There's 3 cards out here with things that look like are being offered. So there is something about offerings. How do you take offerings? Can you receive? What did you learn about receiving? Do you feel weak when you allow yourself to receive help? There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements that you're still very sad about, or that has you have a sadness tied towards them, possibly. But that's coming up to be healed. And this new beginning that wants to come in, this offer, this influx of energy is coming in. It's like you don't want to deal with this, but you divinely will be equipped and prepared to deal with this. You may not want to face this heaviness or this emotional conflict or this emotional intensity. You may be feeling really drained. This could be depression, anxiety, sadness, just feeling really sluggish. And it's important that you get physically active in Libra season. Get your physical energy moving and really allow yourself to be honest about any residual issues that may be lingering in regards to authority. You may be dealing with issues with authority, dealing with your issues with masculine energy, dealing with your issues with men, dealing with issues with your father, with who's in the driver's seat. What's your relationship to control? What's your relationship to discipline? Can you self-motivate? Can you be accountable? Can you hold yourself accountable? Because for some of you, it's like you've got to get back in. All of these cards are solitary except for the bottom of the deck. And you may be, and what that feels like to me is that there is love and connection on deck. There are opportunities to connect. There are opportunities to make yourself feel better. There are opportunities for you to also stabilize your home life. There are opportunities for you to have more fun, to have more romance, more adventure, all of these things, but you're not seeing yourself clearly. You're not seeing your power clearly. And your fear and insecurity is keeping you stagnant and keeping you from making the bold moves that you need to make. And that bold move that you're needing to make is to face this so that you can come out looking like this. It's like I came in like a lamb, but I intend to leave like a lion, baby. Let's not get that twisted. Those of you who are dealing with an Aries, so here for my crotch watchers, they busy. And not just like busy with work. They're busy trying to become their best selves so that they can reach out and connect the right way. So if you are dealing with an Aries, be very patient with them. And also it's like don't play the chase game because you'll lose. It's like, yeah, Aries loves the chase, but once they can tell that you're purposefully trying to make them chase them, they'll drop out of the game. So don't do that. These love offers need to be really genuine. So there could be a brand new opportunity for those of you with Aries sun, moon, or rising, there may be a new opportunity to pursue someone with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, but I feel like they are also going through their own emotional struggle. And so it's going to force you to slow things down, which is good. And in that period of slowdown, understand that you are being reaffirmed, you're being strengthened, and you're being brought back to yourself. Mars is not comfortable here in Libra because Libra is all about we, and Aries Mars is all about me. And so where do those lines intersect? How can you start to heal your me wounds so that you can actually trust who to offer your cup of love to? And so there are really important periods of alone time and thoughtfulness. We're going to dive deeper into this in the plunge because this looks juicy. Be sure to join the Patreon family, patreon.com/justjeverything, because there's romance available. And I feel like things are spicing up. Things are really, they may be a little harsh in Libra season for you so that you can be prepared for Scorpio season. Because in Scorpio season, things about to get sweet, baby. When Mars goes into Scorpio, it's about to get sweet and sexy and fun and intense. And there may be offers coming in that are with people that are here for a good time, not a long time. And you'll care less about the longevity of who's around you or who you're pairing with when you really start to prioritize yourself. It's like, I got me. I will take care of me, even if you come in, but I'm going to be strong enough to keep my heart open and to be vulnerable and to be present. And even if you do hurt me, I'll be all right. I've done this before. I'll do this again. I've done this before. I can do it again. It's a part of life. We're here to feel we're here to experience the full emotional spectrum and then be of service to others who are on the same ride. And that's what's happening. There is a gift on the other side of you being willing to face this pain. And you're the gift, baby. You're the ultimate present. You knowing who you are. When you, Aries, when you just show up as you are and you are in the fullness of yourself, you inspire other people to be themselves, to be their whole selves. And that's your gift. People see you love you so much that they're like, damn, I need to love me a little bit more. I could stand to be a little wilder. I can stand to just, be less filtered. And whenever you implement this structure, this discipline, this know-how, this responsibility, that's when it's like you don't need to display the power. That's why it's like if you walk into a room full of billionaires, you won't be able to tell who's a fucking billionaire, I can tell you that. People with money aren't walking around flashing it, I can tell you that. And so there won't need to be this bravado, this like, I am here. You won't have to do all that. You just walk into the room and people can feel your strength, can feel your power, can feel your intensity. And they're drawn to you like a moth to a flame every time. And so ultimately, this is about making sure that you feel comfortable filling your own cup so that A, you're not pouring from an empty one, and B, you're full enough so that when these people come in and they need a little sip from your surplus, you won't miss it. You won't feel taken from or depleted because you're at a surplus. But if you're at a deficit, honor that you're at a deficit and that you need time. You may need to pull the curtain back or close yourself off a little bit so that you can get your emotional responses and this emotional situation together. So let's see. Also, if there's somebody with Aries, somebody else outside of you with Aries or Scorpio placements, I feel like it'd be a really good match. If it's a new Scorpio, like someone you haven't dated. Also reach out to your Scorpio friends. I feel like they're not telling you everything. Or your people with the Scorpio placements. Because ultimately it's time to have some fun. It's time to have some romance. It's time to reconnect with yourself, with all these people around you that really do care about you. It's time. Let's get into it. I love you. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.